Hey y'all, it's Billy Hound. Today we're going to look at horses. Where to get some awesome horses and what to do to upgrade those horses once you get them. So the first thing we're going to look at is St. Denis. This is not a glitch. You are not cheating, but I think I'm about to sneeze. 1 second. Bless me. Okay, so once again, this is a part of the game. They put it in the game. I'm simply telling you where these horses live in case you want to visit them. No one seems to care that you jump on one, and we'll look at that in just a moment. So we're in the map in St. Denis, and you'll see that this little area right here is where they're feeding them. So you can just ride down this awesome dirt road at full gallop if you want to. Jump off your horse and walk down the side, which we're going to do, and take a look at some horses. So here we go. I'm like, here I am. I'm going to get on my horse. You ride around. You're right in the middle of the... one more alley up is a better alley to go up, but you can go up here. I love you, horse, but I'm going to go find your replacement now. And then you come around the corner. This guy's like, take your pick. I got a toothpick I got to use. And then you see this, and you're like, is this an Arabian horse? I R1'd it, and it was. And it had potential bars out the wazoo. So then I look at this little racehorse I picked up on my way into town just to compare the stats. And I'm like, you're a racehorse, but your stats aren't that great. So I immediately think, can I simply just jump on this Arabian and ride away? The Arabian said, why, yes, of course you can. I'll nod my head in approval. And then I yell at my old horse, follow me. You probably won't see much use in the future. Now, we're going to find a map to the stables right there. Hit pause if you need to. Then we're going to carefully ride back into town. We're not going to go too fast. We're not going to kill anyone. We're not going to bump into any Johnny Laws or Popo or whatever you like to call the police. And here we are arriving briskly, fast forwardly, to the stable itself. So I go in the stable and I'm like, I'm kind of new at the game that we're about to play here. You know, in GTA 5, I have multiple garages and I'm the expert at upgrading cars, but now we're going to do this with a horse. So first, I think I've got to put this somewhere to feel really safe about having this Arabian horse. And I go in and look, and it turns out I have a $2.40 horse. Well, buddy, I love you, but you got to go. I'm not sure if you're going to the glue factory or what, but I will be selling you. And it's cheap because it's stolen, and I'll take whatever money I get. Now, my Arabian is in, and it's time to do the deal to see what I can do to make this horse more than it already is. So what are we going to look at first? We're on the Arabian. He's saddled up, making him my primary horse. And I'm going to look at saddlebags. So a bigger saddlebag does increase what you can carry. I don't have those stats in front of me right now, but that does help. I can tell you this, saddle blankets increase nothing. It's simply an aesthetic that you may want to change. I would love a blood red blanket, bedroll. But they don't make it. They kind of have some burgundy ones and some other things. They have padded, they have wool, they have canvas. None of these things really make a difference. So what we're doing here is just kind of personalizing our horse. So then we'll go to tack and grooming. Okay, let's talk about, are we going to go to grooming? Yes, the horse core package is $5. And basically what this does is it ramps up the cores on your horse. So everything's gold. And this does last a decent amount of time. It's not permanent, unfortunately. I thought maybe this was something that would last forever, but no, of course not. Enter the name. I could not think of a horse's name for this guy yet since I'd never really ridden him, although I've since labeled him BMW, which is black and white. I have a truck called the BBT, the big black truck, but since this horse is only white and black, I can't call it the BBH, the big black horse. So look, you see me thinking right there and coming up with nothing. Okay, so let's back out of here and see what else we can do in the stable. Let me think. What else can we do in the stable, Jim? Let's see what else we can do in the stable. We are going to go to... So I've been seeing videos where people have braided manes and tails, and I thought, how are they doing that? Well, obviously they did it here in the stable. So here's the braids, here's the zebra. We raise zebra, and that is what a zebra mane looks like. So it doesn't work for me. Dreadlock? What in the hell are y'all talking about? So I landed on the lawn black, bought it, and then I went to the tail, and I thought, well, maybe a braided tail. No, I was like, Maybe I should look at some different colors before I get locked into this. And I did look at different colors here. And I would think this would depend on the color of your horse. So I went back with black. Then I'm looking at the tail and I thought maybe I need a braided tail. But it felt a little show horsey to me, a little Englishy horse type of deal. So, and that stub hanging out is kind of weird. So I moved on and I went back to black long. Hence the name, B&W Black and White. BMW, B&W, very interesting. So there's all that. Many options here with your horses, many different things you can do. I'm looking at the different colors here. Silver on silver might be cool. And that is that. So let's move on. I'm tired of this. I did just see the horse balls that are, oh, there they are. They're pretty small. But what are you going to do? Make them gigantic? I don't know. Sure. Ever seen a bull? Holy smokes. Okay, hopefully this video is going to move on for all of us here, and we're going to look at some new things. Grooming. Tack. Okay, the saddles. Super important. Did you know that the saddles actually improve things on your horse? So we're going to go to improved and now stop. First of all, that's an awesome saddle. Look at what I found. Thanks, IGN. The saddles all cost different prices, which leads you to believe that, of course, they do different things, which they do. So the most improved saddle, which I already had because I had the upgraded edition, is the Vaquero saddle. And you get a 16% core stamina drain, so it drains less, and core HP plus 14, stamina regeneration 16, $85. So the more expensive saddle you buy, the more you're going to have less stamina drain, horsepower drain, and stamina regeneration will be increased. So that's all good stuff to know right there. Hey, I sound like Mr. Boss for the win right there. Like this. Like there. I can't do it. Okay, anyway. So these are the saddles. I would tell you to buy the most expensive saddle you can and then tweak it to your delight. I actually went aesthetically on this one, so I have to go back and get a better saddle. Or actually go back to the saddle I've already purchased in the past and run that to maximize what I'm getting. Now, there's something else. If we can get out of this saddle business here, Mr. Hell, there's something else that I did not know, and that is the stirrups. So let's see if I need to fast forward. La 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 la. Okay, now we're back on the saddlebags. Just to reiterate, the upgraded saddlebag does increase what you can carry on your horse. Ergo, it is a must-have and something that you should do. I would like some more saddlebag visual options, please. Like tooled saddlebags or something that matches that saddle right there would be awesome. Now, the stirrups, watch. Look, speed, acceleration are all increasing with the price. So, at $28.50, you get a 35% less drain rate, and everything's jumping up. So you do the math. The more you spend, the better it is. This is just how you would upgrade your car in GTA. We're now upgrading the horse with the stirrup. If you want to ask me why a stirrup makes a horse do anything, I don't know. I could understand the saddle. Saddle horns do nothing. It's a visual, so pick what you like. P.S. For people that don't ride saddles, you're not supposed to hold on to the saddle horn. That's for roping. So if you were to rope something, you would then tie it off on your saddle horn, and that's what they were designed for. They're not a gear shift. They're not a handle. Although many people do go for it. Also, you can really hurt yourself if you go down belly first on a saddle horn. I'll tell y'all one day about the horse wrecks I've had in real life. Hold on, I'll tell you right now. I once was, hey everybody, I'm talking right at you. I once was in Waco, Texas, and I was out riding horses, and they gave me the biggest, ugliest, hairiest horse I'd ever seen. Now, horses get longer hair the more that they're in cold weather, but we're in Waco, and there's no cold weather. I have no idea why this black horse was so hairy. But I'm out, and I'm with a girl, and she's on a fine-looking horse, and she said, hey, let's race, and I'm not one to say no, and so we're running just as hard as my horse can run. And at some point, instead of coming back, the horse just kept going down, and me too. And the horse stumbled, and we went straight into the dirt. Going down was pretty smooth, but once we hit the ground, everything was like taking the steering wheel out of your car and throwing it out the window at 70 miles an hour. And so we went down, And I'm now flying through the air with my face, I guess I'm kind of sideways like this, but my body is horizontal and I'm in the air. I'm flying. It's not happening slow. And the horse was, he wasn't exactly in the air. He had multiple parts of his body touching, but he too was horizontal. And we were like this, going through the air. And as we crossed each other, both of our eyes locked. Only you can only see one of his big old eyeballs, like a shark eye. He looks at me and he eyeballs me as we fly past each other. And then we hit the ground in a great heat. Now, this is where you can get killed or broken. And I'm so lucky that that horse and me did not get tangled up. And we simply boom, boom, bang, bang on the dirt. And then we both jumped up like nothing happened. He was okay. I was okay. But you do not want a Chevy pickup truck landing on top of you at, let's say, 25 miles an hour, or however fast, 30 miles an hour when we were going. So anyway, that's my horse story. I told it. All right, saddlebags. Get them, want them, be them. I don't think I own any here at the house. And then you're done. Take your pony, take your Arabian, whatever it is you got, and go bond with it. You know, get that bonding up so you and your horse can be one. And be careful. Don't let a train hit you, because it will kill your horse, and there ain't nothing you can do. The bigger the bond you have, though, the more time you have to save your horse. So that's why horse bonding is important. It just killed a good horse of mine. Anyway, I'm Billy Hale. Hope this has helped. Hit the subscribe. Thank y'all. It's Sunday. I'm going to go do Sunday stuff.